Hello everybody and welcome back to Enter the Gungeon, A Farewell to Arms, the new save file. In the previous episode, we went and beat the pilot's past. Now we're going to be moving on to the Marine and trying to get his past done as well. First things first, we're going to make our way over to the shop. I think we actually fought Sir Manuel, his enemy Blocknar in the previous episode as well. Ooh, I'm definitely buying duct tape. Hell yes, I want some duct tape in my life. It's all I could ever need. But yeah, let's get down to the Gungeon and see what we can do. The Marine's past is probably the hardest past out of the bunch that you start with. The bunch of characters you start with. So, he's definitely going to be a little more difficult. I don't think we'll have too much of a problem with him. I should hope we don't die, because it is something I've done a few times before, and I am kind of prepared for it. Especially if we build, like, towards it. If we can do as I've been saying in the previous few, where we can get a few blanks extra, and maybe even an extra piece of armor, maybe two. That'd be great to take down, as this pass is a little hard. It'd be nice to have that extra assurance and extra help just to assure that victory for us. And then we'll just be unlocking the new characters and moving on to those guys in the coming episodes. And that'll be a decent way to continue this on. Hopefully we can keep our current armor that we have right now as long as humanly possible. I normally end up keeping it till at least the oubliette, if we end up going to the oubliette, that is. But I will at least try my best. I'll at least try. We'll see how we go. But I've been really enjoying doing this new save file. It's been something like nice and new and fresh. Brings a little bit, something different to my channel, and something different for me to do in this game. It's really nice to have just them additional objectives rather than just win going on in the background. Even though I have done them in the past, it's still nice to have them. I still don't get why them guys can drop ammo when you don't have a gun that takes ammo yet. Like, they specifically wrote the code so that you can't get an ammo drop while you don't have any guns that consume ammo, while you're just having your infinite ammo guns. In terms of, like, room drops, so I don't get why those guys can still drop ammo. It doesn't really make any sense. Seems like a little bit of an oversight, if anything. But we're not going to complain about it too much. Ooh, a free chest as well. If that had been a key drop, oh boy, would have been rolling in some dollars, rolling in some items. Now, I did almost just lose my armor there due to some funky aim assist mechanics. Often I do actually lose sense of my aim when the aim assist doesn't work properly. It's very, very rare that that happens, but it does happen sometimes. And as I saw just there as well, I almost got caught in that doorway, which would have been another way I would be losing health here. But I've mentioned before that the main way I really lose HP is random nonsense like that, where I get like stuck on a door or I get stuck on a table or something I don't see. Bullets that come off screen are one of the big things that really give me trouble. So we're gonna just try and watch out for those. But honestly, getting hit for me isn't as big of a problem anymore. Like, I'd say the number one thing that ends my runs more than anything else at the minute is when I do high chaos jammed runs. I can't remember the last time I died. Oh my god. I can't remember the last time I died in a run that wasn't high chaos. High chaos just is my nemesis. I love it. It's really fun. It adds a lot of challenge to the game. But I usually take it a little bit too far. I spawn a lot of the jammed. I get really scared. I kind of overdo it. Every single enemy's jammed and I'm crying in a corner while enemies pummel me. So let's try and avoid that, but unfortunately, that does seem to be the way it goes whenever I take chaos. We do indeed need to take a lot of chaos at some point as well. Like, there is item unlocks for reaching certain levels of chaos and killing chaos bosses, things like that we do need to do. So there is going to be a certain element to us doing some chaos runs soon. And it also help us out with the elevator man, which I will see if I can approach in this run here. We'll see what we can do about that. See if we can get the elevator man started up. Getting him done as early as possible is going to be nice, because playing runs while playing the elevator man runs and filling out his requirement lists do take quite a long time, and they also do heavily restrict what you can do on some runs, because they'll restrict how many keys you can use, how much money you can use, how many HP like containers you can get from flawlesses, things like that. So we are going to have to be aware that that is going to be a restricting factor when we go and take some of his challenge on. But then again, on the other side of that, ooh, red chest, very nice. On the other side of that, we're going to get some really nice things from doing those. I think you can get like the AK-47 and stuff. So buy both of these keys, because we know there's not any of the shops. I mean, there could be one past the boss, but I doubt it. We'll take this. The Radiant Coil is just fine. It's not the best red chest weapon, but it does its job just well enough. We'll see if we can find the secret room real quick. I don't know if this weapon can find the secret room, you know. Some beam weapons don't find secret rooms properly, so Maybe not. But anyways, let's get down to the boss fight. We do have the ammo drop as the Marine as well, along with... oh, actually, it's going to be really good for these guys because it hits both enemies at once. Along with having the really nice benefit of additional accuracy and faster reloads. That is why I think, in my opinion, Marine is the best starting class. The best starting character. He just starts with such a big advantage. Like, having just the accuracy upgrade on its own is like a universal advantage to every gun you take for the entirety of your run. It doesn't just help you on your first floor, it helps you the whole way through. I think it's really, really nice to have. But as you can see, this Redent Coil, the biggest thing about it is it does just burn through ammo, but it really takes a lot of pressure off of us to aim. We can just focus on dodging, so getting a flawless shouldn't be that hard. There you go. There you go. We got ammo, which is nice. I was hoping for a key. The Hegemony Carbine we've had before, you guys have seen. It's a bit of a beast. It can do some work, especially with synergies. Right, we'll take this, and then we'll go down to our oubliette. Unfortunately, we're missing out on 2 blue chests here. It does tempt. I am tempted to just open them up. I really am. I don't think that's the way to go. I think we destroy them, try for Junken and armor and ammo, things like that. Unfortunately, we got HP there. No, I'm just going to check these walls again, just in case I was right about Redent Coil. Unfortunately, we're not seeing anything, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to blank here and blank the shop. Since we only have 2 blanks here, it's not like we're going to be able to save them for the next floor, so I might as well just use them. I mean, I suppose I could buy... I can't even buy a blank. Don't listen to me. Costs 20. Right, I'm going to flip these tables. Always flip the tables that are close to the barrel, because if you accidentally flip a table when trying to interact with the barrel and the barrel is close, it will destroy the barrel. I found that out the hard way, and it has ruined things for me. But I'm going to use the Redent Coil mainly for clearing rooms, because it does run out of ammo fast, so it's not going to be as good of a boss killer unless we get one of the synergies, which vastly improves its ammo economy. But it's going to be really impressive for room clearing. It's going to keep us out of danger because we're able to stand behind walls while still hitting enemies, and it's going to take out multiple enemies at the same time without us needing to aim. So we're going to focus more on dodging and staying out the way, making sure we're safe, keeping that armor alive, and we're going to be able to get an extra piece of armor here in the old crest, which is really nice. Really nice. But like, just look at this. Just look at it. It's beautiful. You do have this problem of a lot of enemies firing out shots when they die at once, especially the shotgunners, but it should be fine. But just look at the very insane damage that we're doing to multiple enemies all at the same time. It really helps out. And we've only used 100 ammo, and we've done 2 rooms so far. So you can see the big advantage it gives being able to shoot through walls. So another piece of armor there. The more armor we can stack up, the better. Having 3 already is already a massive advantage for us. So I think when it's single enemies, we probably just want to use the carbine there. It's when it's like a lot of enemies at once, when we be taking them out like this. I don't want to be wasting extra ammo when we don't have to, really. There you go. Look at that. This is going swimmingly. Now, we do have to worry about getting money for the... Oh, here's our first NPC shop. We have the Elder Blank, which is a very good item. Doubt we'll be able to afford it. Oh, my God. A triple key spawn in the shop as well. That's surprising. You don't get that very often. But anyways, so I do want to try and save money for putting into the rat key. But at the same time, 3 keys is pretty tempting. 3 keys is pretty tempting. Go away, grenade. No one wants your explosive bullshit up in this bitch. But yeah, when it's single enemies like this, there's just no point in using the Redent Coil. When enemies are spread out, we're saving a lot more ammo by doing that. I just really hope we can get the ammo drops to support using this weapon fairly regularly. It's a very fun weapon to use in terms of just like, wow, everything's dead. There's not many weapons that do it. It's a kind of like it's a bit like the BSG. Now you obviously may be thinking why I said, oh, this isn't a great red chest weapon. It's mainly because of the ammo consumption more than anything. It's a brilliant weapon, but it's not great for bosses because it runs out of ammo too quick. And honestly, you only normally get like half a floor out of the ammo that it carries. So in that sense, it's not great either. I think we should have just fired a few more bullets. Really? Not dead yet? There you go. We finally got him. Get a bit of red health there. So yeah, we are going to have to, at this moment... oh, wait a minute. We are going to, at this moment, have to buy keys if we want to open any chests on this floor. We haven't had any drop yet, but hopefully that'll change in the last few rooms of this floor. We might get a cheeky little key spawn for us. Oh, my favourite room. When all the enemies have the same health and they all die in one fell swoop, it just feels so good. It feels so good. But we're almost out of ammo for this now. I'm very tempted, actually. In fact, I'm going to just use our supply drop right now and refill this ammo, because this floor is going to be the hardest floor we face in a while. And I'd rather get ahead of the game. There's our secret room there. I'd rather get ahead of the game while we can. And there you go. There's a free key. Very, very nice. Blank for a key is very good, especially on a floor where we're not having to worry about a flawless. When you don't have to worry about a flawless, you can use your blanks kind of willy-nilly. Obviously, I could save it, but I don't think we'll get a third blank this floor anyway, so I don't think that's particularly necessary. So it's just nice to have that extra key then. We're able to open one of the chests on this floor at least. We've got lots and lots and lots of red HP. If we could, I was going to say if we could find a vampire woman, but I don't believe we have her unlocked yet, so we can't do that. Which is a shame. Because she garners you a lot of money. Basically you trade half a red heart for however much casings a half heart costs on that floor, and you can get a lot of money from her, a lot, especially on a floor where you have 5 half hearts saved up. Oh, beautiful room for this gun. Bap, 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 bap. Lovely. Oh, and we got a free brown chest. I'll take that. And honestly, machine pistol is just fine. It has some really, really good synergies that are fairly common. It's probably one of the most common synergies in the game, I'd say. And it's very, 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 very powerful, in my opinion. I really like it. So hopefully we can see that at some point. I'm just going to mine out Jaeger. I'm going to mine out the went on spores clear. I hate those spores so much. Here's our boss. We haven't seen our other chest yet, so we'll go and find that first. We do have 1 key and 65 casings, so we could always buy a key. I'm hoping for a green chest or above. Whether we'll get that or not is up to RNGesus. It's up to RNGesus, that is. I bet we're going to get another blue chest. What did I say? We'll open it anyways. The banana is just fine. I was hoping for an item. I don't even know why. I checked for a secret room there. They can't. 2 secret rooms on 1 floor. There is a small chance you can get a secret room NPC, but we haven't got many NPCs unlocked, so it's unlikely. What I will do is I will buy 1 key. No. I was going to buy 1 key and donate more. I'll buy 2 and just open another chest. I'll do it. Oh, yes. +1 bullets. Oh. What did I say? One of the most common synergies in the game. So +1 bullets increase your damage by a flat 25%. But then on top of that, we got the pistol machine synergy, which is going to be a great boss killing synergy for us. What it does is it turns the machine pistol into from a basic machine pistol, just firing regular bullets in quite a wide spread, into the pistol machine, which conjoins all of the shots with electricity. It means it does more damage and the shots bounce between enemies. It's very, very strong. And they also pierce as well. And that electricity chains between and deals damage for every enemy it like moves over. But you're going to notice that it's going to be dealing a lot of damage even to bosses. So we're probably going to reserve this as our boss killer for now. I was going to use the banana, but I really do think that this is going to be better for now. It just has so much potential. And then because of its big ammo pool, we might even be able to use it as a pretty effective room clearer after the Radiant Coil has run out as well. So I'm pretty happy about this. But what did I say? One of the most common synergies in the game. That's how you can tell I've played this game a lot. I already know which synergy is the most common, and it even came up. So here we actually got lucky and got a health upgrade anyways out of this floor, which is really, really nice for us. Unfortunately, those health upgrades don't translate into health upgrades in the past, but that's fine. We'll do another blank there just in case there is one of those NPC secret rooms. There's no point in not blanking there because we do have under 2 blanks. Well, 2 blanks or under, so I think that's absolutely fine. We'll head down to the next floor, feeling pretty damn happy about the lot that we've put together here. I think we're set out in a pretty nice fashion for this floor, and enemies are going to be weaker here as well. Okay, nice. A little bit of extra protection. Enemies are even weaker on this floor as well, so should be going down faster. Should be going down faster with the Radiant Coil for the majority. Oh god, enemies off screen don't work well with the Radiant Coil. Let's keep them to. Yes, yes. As you can see, that enemy there managed to survive. But you can see the massive damage upgrade already on the hegemony carbine there, killing that Daisuke or whatever you want to call them, the Chansbions. It did a really good job of taking him out in a pretty quick fashion compared to before. And another bit of health there. Right, oh, beautiful. Taking out that little buffer guy so early is really nice here. Oh, I'm loving this. The +1 bullets, considering it's a blue chest item, blue chest passive, it's got to be one of the best. It's so good. It's just such a massive flat damage upgrade. It's instantly apparent how big of a difference it makes to you. And there you go, another one. Another glass Guanstone is going to help us out a lot. I think once you reach 5 glass Guanstones, it gets to the point where they're very, very, very good. Once you get 5, they start to rotate in a way that's actually kind of difficult for enemies to hit you in. Now, the Clob. By the way, this weapon here, the Clob, it is literally the worst weapon in the game. It is designed to be the worst weapon in the game. Don't pick it up if you don't want to. It's just terrible. At some point, we do need it for progression, so I'll have to do it at some point. We'll see how much money we get and if it's worth donating to Nord Key or if it's worth buying a key for ourselves. Honestly, I'd rather donate to Nord Key, but it depends on the chest we get this floor. Obviously, if there's something real spicy, I'd rather have that. Oh, just... This run's going swimmingly right now. Swimmingly, I tell you. Come on, spider boy. Show your face to me. You spider bitch. Spider bitch. Spider bitch. Hey, a green chest. That's finally an upgrade in the chest department. In terms of the few we've been getting. Obviously, we've got this Radiant Coil from the red chest, but the rest have been low tier. I mean, low tier isn't bad. As I said, with the +1 bullets, you do get some really, really nice items from there. But obviously, you just have a more guaranteed chance of getting something a bit more impactful if you get one of those high tier chests. Fucking hate these veteran guys. Stop tracing me. Stop trying to track where I'm going. Hey, a room drop key as well. It's all looking up. It's all looking up on the bright side of life. Even just the Radiant Coil, the 25% damage upgrade is really making a big impact on us with this. Okay, so we can go to the extra floor. We probably should actually. No, I'm gonna refrain from going to the extra floor because I've got a lot of armor and I'd rather just keep the armor. We'll open this up. Iron Coin is great. So the Iron Coin clears out 3 rooms for you, which is nice. But the bigger thing is it gives you a massive shop discount if you're holding it. And I believe it gives you a coolness upgrade as well. Demon Head here is also quite nice. So we are going to get a pretty hefty shop discount. So this key, for example, is 24, whereas last floor it was 30. This floor it should have been 30 as well. So it's a pretty decent discount. And let's go. I think it's a 20% discount. Let's go here and face this boss and see how this goes. Hopefully we don't get Amaconda. Yeah, we got the easy guy. He's not easy, but he's one of the easy ones. To be honest, floor 2 holds 2 of the easiest bosses in the game, in my opinion. This guy and Gorgon are really easy. I mean, this guy does have a few attacks that can be a pain. That depending on what order he does them in, can really screw you up. If he fires his little babies quite often, they can be a real big pain. But he does this laser beam attack enough that it gives you enough of a chance to get some bullets in and take him out relatively quickly, which is really nice. Oh, and we got one of my favourite guns, if not my favourite gun that is of this tier. I believe this is a B tier weapon as well. Called the Mahogany. It fires out little acorn shots and leaves. The acorns are explosive, and it's incredibly ammo efficient and does a decent amount of damage. So whenever we run out of Radiant Coil, that's going to be our go-to. So we'll head down to the next floor, feeling pretty darn tootin'. Feeling pretty darn tootin' about where we are. I forgot to go to the elevator. Balls, every single time. Every single time. Someone needs to remind me. Let's just hop down this elevator and make sure I'm not, like, forgetting something here. Nah. That's my own stupid fault. I keep forgetting. We'll remember eventually. The earlier we get that started, the better. But we're going to have to get these pasts cleared out anyways before we end up doing that. So it's fine, I suppose. But we are just really prolonging this series, which I'm sure you guys don't mind. More Gungeon content. Not that I'd stop the Gungeon content either way. Oh my god, a room drop key again. You can't keep being so kind to me, game. The viewers are going to think I'm cheating. Oh, no. Our first hit of the run to that bullshit. Our first hit of the run to that bullshit. Can you believe it, guys? Can you believe it? That is a shame. That's not the way you want to take your first hit of the run. Trap rooms are a bitch, especially when you're moving quick. You just don't expect them sometimes. They pop out of nowhere and you ruin a perfectly good run. Nah, it's not ruined. It's still a great run. I was really hoping to get a little bit further without getting hit, though. I was acutely aware that I hadn't been hit, but I wasn't mentioning it because obviously if I mentioned it, I'd get hit. But I was definitely aware of that fact. We'll try and get a no-hit run at some point. I've had 2 in my entire time playing Gungeon. I've had 2. So they're not exactly easy to get, obviously. But maybe one day. Maybe one day. Go away, professional sniper. Go away. Yeah, maybe one day we'll get one, but trap rooms be damned. I hate ye. Alright, take you out. Nice, nice, nice. Hopefully we can buy some more armor and replace the old crest that we lost there. That'd be nice. Oh, yes. Keep the Radiant Coil going. It's just a beautiful run. Oh, is that angry bullets or homing bullets? Homing bullets is just fine. Obviously, it doesn't help. It doesn't help the Radiant Coil at all. Radiant Coil's doing its own business. Yeah, it's just such a powerful tool for us right now. Take you out. Take you downtown. Right, please disperse. Go away. Thank you, shots. Shoppy. Right, so I think we have a decent opportunity to take the loot bag now. We'll see how we go for the rest of this floor. But we might want to take that, because it will give us an item unlock for stealing once, I think, and also an item unlock for getting the loot bag. We do need to unlock that, so we only have one more shop after this, so I think we'll probably do that. And we actually got a key drop there as well, which is rather nice. We do have to buy a key from the shop. Not that I'd want to anyways, because I've already got 2. We do have our shop discount, which is obviously going to be nullified, but we can just use the iron coin to actually garner us. Oh, that was another bad hit there. We can use the iron coins to actually garner us some room clearance on the forge if we want to. Open that up. SAA is just fine. Opening up a lot of item chests here. Oh, and here's our... you can just see how weak everything is compared to the Radiant Coil right now. We've got our balloon guy here. Ah! Balloon! I got you, balloon. Doon, doon. I got you, balloon. I love the little balloon. It's cute. It's cute as a button. So one of these should be holding an arm that it'll drop at some point. And we might have already been past it, to be fair. There's a strong likelihood that I killed an enemy that had it and I've missed it. It'll pop up on the map if that's happened, though. Got him. And to be honest, the boss could also be holding it. I've had that in the past where I've been like, where the hell's this arm gone? And the boss is actually holding it. Right, make our way this way. And this will actually unlock clone for us as well, which is a very fun item. For those of you that don't know what clone is, I'm not going to spoil it. You'll see. For those of you that do know what clone is, yes. Just yes. There you go. We got the arm. Need to do that for 2 more floors, I believe, and then we're good to go for that. Right, so let's go and buy everything we can from the shop with the money we have. So I'll probably buy armor, blank, 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 and then, hey-yo, I'm going to shoot in your shop. How do you feel about that, dickhead? Shut it. Do it. Go on, shut the shop. Loot bag unlocked. And there it is, sitting on the counter, available for us. Nice, nice, nice. I am going to promptly just throw that the fuck away because I don't like it. But it is unlocked. The loot bag, what it does is it makes it so that... Basically, it makes it so that you get a lot more money from enemies, but whenever you get hit, you actually drop some of that money, around 15 to 30%, and if you don't pick it up in a certain amount of time, it disappears. Sort of like Sonic coins, like Sonic rings, sorry, and it just, for me, it's just stressful. People have seen the fateful episode 70 of my first series, my first Enter the Gungeon, not Farewell to Arms, the Advanced Dungeons and Dragons series, in which I... Just go watch it. It's awful. It's the worst death I've ever had in Gungeon in my entire life, and it's embarrassing, and it's terrible, and it's awful, but it was also quite funny. Lots of people in my Discord refer to me doing anything stupid as an episode 70 moment. But hopefully we should be able to keep all of these blanks around for the past and be fully prepared for that. And we actually got the ballot here, which is nice. The ballot's going to give us a bit more coolness. Hopefully should mean more room drops, more keys, all that sort of stuff. Where's our Radiant Coil? Here it is. We're almost out of ammo on the Radiant Coil, so it's going to be likely that coming up to this next floor, we're going to want to change over to probably the Mahogany. Maybe even something like the Demon Head could do the job. We'll have to see, look through our items. And I haven't been explaining the actual functionality of all the guns I've been picking up, apart from a few that I particularly like or I feel like stand out. That's mainly because I feel like anyone that's watching, especially anyone that's watching that's new, I know there is a few of you out there, it's better to experience the guns for yourself, my guys. It's so much more fun to experiment and appreciate. I mean, I'll tell you, of course, what guns I feel like, what guns I feel are bad and what guns I feel are good. You'll even see that in how I use the guns. But that's something that's really fun to just discover for yourself. It's really enjoyable to figure out what guns you should and shouldn't be using. And there you go, that ballot giving us 3 coolness because it's cool to vote. You get it. It's really nice there, giving us extra key drops there. relates directly to how many room drops you get, so that is why we got an extra key there. I mean, it's not... we might have got that still anyways, but it's a good chance that's why we got it. Do you know what? I'm going to take this guy out with something a little more meaty. Oh, you bastard. He fired my bloody mahogany back at me and hit me. You bastard. Oh, my God. Okay, stop taking damage now, you turdburger. Let's use the demon head a bit. That's not the demon head, you dildo. Right. Let's use the demon head a little bit. Not feeling great about some of the damage we've been taking here. The past 2 hits have been really rough. And we're not going to get any shops, apart from the blacksmith shop, to actually buy any more armor either. So we're kind of stuck with what we have here. Katana bullets are nice to give us some curse, which we desperately need. And basically, when you kill enemies, there's a chance it fires out some like katana wave bullets that do knockback and deal damage. Honestly, not that great. That's the effect right there, look. Not that great, but it helps. If enemies are lined up correctly, it can deal a lot of damage. It just tends to be that enemies aren't lined up correctly. Give me an armor, give me an armor, give me an armor. That's not an armor, you shithead. Let's go with ammo for this, because this is getting a little low. And go back to using the demon head. I really hate these spectral cats. They can fire over walls. They're pretty bullshit, in my opinion. Still a pretty fun addition to the game, but they can be pretty bullshit at times. Just to be aware. Be warned. Oh, we got something over here. Oh, it's you. Hello. What are you trying to pull? Scallywag. I do not think so. Yeah, I quite like the demon head. The demon head's a weapon that I really don't use that often whenever I pick it up. But it's very, very fun, and it's very good. Oh, we also got a sell door key here as well. It means we're going to have to make sure we have a key prepared just in case it requires a key to get in there. I know that sounds stupid because we just picked up a key, but you'll see what I mean. It happened in one of the other episodes as well. Sometimes it requires a key to open the door to get to the cell door key, in which you require an orange key for. It's all confusing, but hopefully it'll just be open anyways, and that'll unlock another NPC that we can find in the breach or in future runs, which is, of course, nice. I want it to be Doug. I really hope Doug becomes available as soon as possible. Doug is the NPC in the breach that sells you DLC, all of the DLC items, all of the add-on items, and some of those are some of the best items in the game, in my opinion, so it's better to buy from his shop first if you have the option, but often the game doesn't give you it. I'm going to stick with the demon head right now because it's doing good work, and we've used Radiant Coil for a lot of this run, so I'm trying to diversify a bit. Just make the gameplay a little more interesting for you guys, and honestly myself as well. I've used the Radiant Coil enough in the past that I'm perfectly fine. Oh, we switched straight over to the Hexagon. Just tell me to shut up, because the Hexagon is so fun. I love the Hexagon. It's a really powerful sniper with the chance of turning enemies into chickens when you hit them. Very nice. Don't know why I shot that then. That was definitely a ghost. An oogly boogly. But look at that. Turn that guy into a chicken right there. Another chicken. Hate these guys. Ah! Fuck off. Dumbcoft. There we go. Dumbcoft. Right, let's step on that chicken. Sorry, chicken. It had to be. I really wish that if you set the chickens on fire, they turn into little roast chickens. Maybe that's a bit sadistic of me, but it'd just be funny. Sorry, vegans, but I'm a meat eater. Sorry, science. But see, there you go. This is what happens when you angle the shopkeeper. He just straight up shuts shop for the rest of the run. Oh, we got Lonk. Hey, hey, hey. Maybe I'll see you around. This guy is great. So you find him on odd runs, and basically, if you reveal the entire map, if you like cover an entire floor, and then you come back to him after and show him the complete map, he gives you a random item, and it can be of any tier. It can be a gun or item. It's spectacular. It's just an extra item added onto a run. It's really, really nice to have. There's a few of those NPCs that you can just get additional items from that you wouldn't normally have for no cost at all, which is good. Obviously, you have to put a bit of extra effort into clearing a floor, but I do that anyways, so it doesn't bother me. And let's go back to our machine pistol again, because as you've seen, it's tried and true. It's very, very good. Now, we do have a lot of blanks here. I am going to try to not use them, just because I really, really would like to save them for the past. Obviously, I think we have like 7 now, so we're going to have enough either way, but still, oh my god, that was a real bad set of dodge in there. I think we should be able to get away with this. Hopefully. Depends what types of shots he does here. There you go. Managed to get that flawless there. Looking good. Looking very good. A bit more ammo. Looking very good. And we actually got Bloody Eye as well, which is another bit of care. Sorry, not Bloody Eye, Blood Brooch. Blood Brooch is pretty nice. It's difficult to use when you don't have a lot of curse, but otherwise it's decent. I'll take Armor for Radiant Coil just in case we need it, and I'll switch back to the Hexagon. Basically what it does is once you deal 1,200 damage in total, it heals you for half a heart. Now, when there's jammed enemies, the jammed enemies obviously have a lot more health, meaning that you deal a lot more damage in order to kill things, meaning that you get healed more often. And if you have it with something like Cursed Bullets, which is something we'll find later on, which gives you a 10% damage upgrade for each level of Curse you have, becomes a very, very powerful item. But when you don't have many jammed enemies and you don't have a lot of high damage, it's not as effective because you're not dealing as much damage straight up. So it doesn't quite work as well. Still, it's nice to have a little bit of extra healing. Not that we'll need it. I'm really intending on keeping all the armor we have right now, if not garnering some more. We've actually found our first bit in a bit of additional content here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be very careful as to not kill that Bulletkin right there. He does not deserve to die. So this guy here is a Bulletkin that has a cape. He is also passive in nature. If you don't kill him and you stay in the room with him for around 15 seconds after the enemies are cleared out, he will teleport. Teleport, you fucker. Teleport. Yeah, teleport. Maybe it's 30 seconds. God damn. But anyways, he will teleport away, as he just did. And you need to do that 5 times. If you do that 5 times, you unlock one of the hidden characters in the game. Again, I won't spoil that until he is unlocked, but he is a very good character with by far the hardest pass in the game. But very, 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 very overpowered and fun character. Oh, you shithead. You telefragged me. You don't know what telefrag means. Telefragging is when an enemy spawns on you, or like spawns beneath you, and that basically just happened there. I rolled and he just spawned into my the direction of my roll, and I was already locked into that roll direction, so that's kind of bullshit. Right, sorry about that, chicken. You had to go. There must be only one. Now you can get multiple of those caped Bulletkins in one run, but it tends to be that you only get one per run. But that's nice to have one saved right off the bat there. And here we are. So, I'm wondering if these items work as I think they do. I'm going to take that because that gives us a lot of armor. And I'm going to save up for that as well. And I'm also going to speak to her and get the bullet that can kill the pest. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll hopefully save up and get that as well. And that'll be even more armor. And that's basically going to secure us the win for the Marines Pass. I'm mainly doing this because the Marine Pass is one that I have the least experience with probably, and is the most difficult out of the 4 playable characters you start with. So I'm just preparing. I don't think I actually need to prepare for this as much as I am. I think I'm overestimating how difficult it is. I think it's just because of how long I've been since I last played it. But this is, if you guys are struggling with pasts, this is how you stack up. You just stack up armor and stack up blanks. If you can try to hold off using them, you put yourself in a very advantageous position. Very advantageous indeed. Oh, look at that. One-shotting a guy via chickenified. 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 You getting chickenified. I thought he might have a cape then, just because of the way he was facing, but he didn't. Do not get confused with the bandana guys and cape guys. They are not the same. If you make that mistake, they will just shoot you. I have done that before. I have done that before. I'll try and... Damn it. I was trying to chickenify that guy on the first shot there. That would have been really, really useful, but didn't get so lucky. Didn't get so lucky. Hey, excuse me. These guys, remember, just prop up a table or something. The shorter the arm they have, the better. The better for you, at least. There you go. Nice, nice, nice. It's going lovely. This is... But yeah, as well, you got to remember as well, with the caped Bulletkins, they don't replace normal Bulletkins. They just spawn as random enemies. So it doesn't have to be a room that normally contains Bulletkins for them to show up. They can show up in literally any room, including trap rooms. Some trap rooms where they will kill themselves. So that's nice. It's always great when you've got one of them guys. What the fuck's this thing? Gun that kills the future. Don't miss. I don't want to fuck with that. That thing looks cool, but I don't want to fuck with that. Looks kind of cool. It's definitely a modded item, but I don't want to fuck with it. Let's just demon head this boy. Demon head this boy. I wonder if Iron Coin can actually kill a mini-boss. I doubt it, but it'd be cool to know. Right, come on. You speckly magician bitch. Come on. Come on now. There we go, we got him. And he gave us a free chest and a key. The mailbox gun. I can dig it. I can dig it. Right. Hexagon. You are the glorious one. We've also got another chest available for us. But yes, get this. Even more armor. Mwahaha. Now what those items do, the helmet and the boot, they give you 1 armor per floor. I don't know if they'll give us armor when we go to the past. I think when you go to a past, it strips you of the items you currently hold. Or at least the majority of them. So maybe not. I know that any item that belongs to another character's past, like if you have the enraging photo that the convict starts with as the Marine, you gotta do the Marine's past to get to keep it, which is a bit of weirdness. A bit of weirdness in the way they're coded, but I can understand it. I can dig it. Heck off, you beast. Heck off, you beast. I love the hexagon. Hexagon is lots of fun. Hexagon is lots of fun. Right, these guys are being shot down left and right. Should be 2 or 3 more rooms to our chest. Maybe just 2, actually. Maybe just 2. Aw, the worst room ever. Fuck this room, guys. Fuck this room. Do you see why? It's very clustered. That guy teleports bullets at you. It's the worst thing ever. These guys are a pain in the ass too. There we go. Luckily we got them. And we got another key. Room drop keys have been mad this episode. We've been doing really well. Something that's weird, like, this is just me being weird, I think. All my videos are called parts. So like part 1, part 2, part 3. But I always refer to them as episodes. Don't know why. Just a weirdness in my brain. And we've got the Void Pistol, which is just fine. It's just fine. Right, let's go and defeat our boss. Let's go and defeat our boss. Right, so. High damage weapon. Probably just this again. This thing's been just brilliant for us so far. Let's just use the Iron Coin as well. Not that it's going to do anything. But there you go. That's what it does. Right. Let's take care of business. I'd rather not use blanks on you, dude, but I will use a blank, or maybe 2, if I can secure the flawless, because I've just realised that I'm one flawless away from getting a lead god, which I don't know if there's an achievement for in terms of items, but I definitely know, like now, I think I'm going to use one now, yeah. But yeah, I definitely know there's an actual achievement in game. I don't know if there's an actual unlock for it. Either way, I kind of want to get one. It'd be fun. At least get one early on. Yeah. Waste of a blank there. Right, I'm not going to use any more blanks now. I don't care what the situation is. This hasn't got enough reach. Right. Don't be blanking all willy-nilly anymore. Don't be blanking all willy-nilly. Oh, for God's sake, stop doing attacks where I can't quite reach you. Right, there you go. I can reach him now. This is our best heart killer as well. Oh, fuck's sake. I'm going to have to take out these bellends. Oh, and you had to do the skulls, didn't you, just then? Oh my god, the worst attacks he could possibly do. Oh, sorry. I didn't even mean to blank there. I don't know why I'm saying sorry. It's only me that I'm fucking over. I'm not even fucking myself over. I've got so much armor. I don't know what I'm worried about. There you go. Right. So, I think the pistol machine is going to be the best part killer again here, so I'll probably stick with that. You watch, I'll get fucking hit on this bit anyways, won't I? I always get really close to the flawless here, and I get hit on this bit. And or I don't have strong enough weapons to one cycle the heart, and it takes me like 4 cycles, and I end up getting hit just because of how long I've been doing the fight for. Basically, any gun that you have to reload can't one cycle the heart, is what I've learned. So we're gonna go for a 2 cycle here. We should be fine for the flawless. If I fuck it up, I don't know. Just don't be mad, because I'm only human. No, I'm joking. You can be mad. It's fine, especially now. I've actually lost the flawless before from from walking into the heart. Like, just literally walking straight into him. But there you go. We used a few blanks, but we got a lead god. It's a thing. Okay, we do get an achievement for lead god. Super hot watch, which is a nightmare fucking hate, but oh well. Cool. Lead god. You just don't know, no. Right. Down to the next floor. I doubt we're going to get extra armor when we travel down here, but we'll see. Maybe we will. Be very careful about going around this so you can get sucked down to hell. I think you have to do all 4 paths before that's a thing anyways, but still. Right. Let's open this up. Shoot our past. Shoot ourselves in the fucking head. Give me that gun. I definitely took the bolt that can kill the past, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I did. I ain't no noob. I ain't no noob to this thing. I'm a good boy. Hey, it stripped all our armor off. Better give me that back. It showed his face. When he has his helmet on, that means he's got armor. There you go. Look at all that fucking armor. Oh, boy. We're absolutely fine. We're killing it. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, it's you. Didn't expect to see you again. Something went wrong during the test. Something came out of that opening. Escape pods are just down the hall. Save yourself. Head to the lab. Maybe you can still help. Let's do it. Let's do it. Interdimensional horror. Stay away from me. This guy does some bullshit attacks. This one is by far one of the most bullshit. Also, them big pits you can see, they actually... Oh my god, there you go. First hit. Them pits you can see, they actually deal damage. So you gotta be careful for that. And then he fires out these little shit monkeys. They're like poo monkeys full of corn or something. That like chase you. These little guys look. Little poo monkeys. They look like corn-filled shit. Ah! Ah! Go away, corn monkeys. Shit monkeys, away. You do actually have guys helping you as well, which is nice. Like, you can see the shots coming from the walls, from the other troops. They're just helping out. Whenever he does this attack, I hate it. These two paired together are the worst thing ever. But we got more than enough health and blanks and all that sort of shit. I knew we wouldn't need them all. It's just nice to have them, isn't it? It's just nice to have that, like, reassurance that you're fine. Ah. That reassurance that everything's going to be alright. Stop it with the monkeys, though, now. I'm getting sick of the monkeys. Right, got most of them gone here. Where is he? I see you, boy. Get your interdimensional arsehole out of here. Don't like being at this side. Move around. But yeah, look, I got poisoned by that fucking little gap on the floor. There you go. We didn't need any of that armor we saved up or any of the anything, really. But there you go. There you go. That's just an example of how you can go into a past prepared. I don't know why you can take armor down to the past or blanks. You really shouldn't be able to, but you can. So you might as well take full advantage of it. But either way, we really saved the day. We really did save the day. We're all still alive because of you. Well, except that guy in the hallway. He definitely died. How didn't you think you had it in you? Ha, boy was I wrong. Think what could have happened here if you didn't contain them here. You're a hero. Yeah. There you go. All 4 pasts are done. 4 episodes, 4 pasts. That's how we do it up in this crib. I hope you guys have enjoyed. That's the series over. It's done. I'm joking. Plenty more to do. Plenty more to do. At least another 90 episodes coming your way. At least. I'd be surprised if it was only 90. I bet we're not gonna get 100% anywhere near as quick this time around because we've got more to unlock. But we're doing this all the way to the finish gun, so just you wait, guys. Just you wait. This for 1, 2. Unlocked a lot there. Let's head back to the breach and we'll go up to our shop and try and buy some more stuffers. Some more stuffers. And I think next time we're going to play as the Paradox. So we want to make sure we have at least 5 hegemony credits remaining. Right. So, let's have a look, see. Singularity. Nanomachines. Icebreaker. There you go. Cool. We'll keep that little bit of extra pocket money with us. But yes, either way, I hope you guys have enjoyed. And I will see you guys in the next one.